The Chicago Bulls are not frauds. I think the Bulls are dark horse contenders in the East. In my opinion, the Bulls are one good power forward that can fend away from being the favorite to get out of the East. Because all the threats in the East have great power forwards, such as the Bucks with Giannis and the Nets with Kevin Durant. No one on the Bulls right now can slow them down. And I won't say stop, because you can't stop either of those guys. All you can try to do is slow them down and contain them. And even right now, without a good power forward, they're still great defensively, shown by them being the 11th ranked defense, almost top 10 in the NBA. The Chicago Bulls have great defensive guards, like Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan have been okay on the defensive side of the ball this season, but they have really been showcasing their talents on the offensive side. With them having great years, both of them are averaging more than 26 points per game. DeRozan's is more impressive, though, because of his fourth quarter scoring. He's leading all players in the NBA for fourth quarter scoring, with more than 8 points per game. For a whole, the team is ranked 9th in offense at 111 points per game, with big parts from other guys like Nikola Vucevic, who hasn't been having the greatest season, but still good, Lonzo Ball, who's doing what he always does, and that's pushing the pace with his passing and being a great three-point shooter, and Kobe White, who has been injured for a big portion of the season, but lately has been playing good. The past 3 games, he has been averaging 20.3 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, and a good 7 assists. When it comes to playoff time, I think it'll be very hard to scheme against this team because of how many players could step up whenever needed. So you can't just plan against 1 or 2 players, you have to plan against the whole team, which not many teams you can say that for. More reasons why they are contenders are because they have great three-point shooters. They are the number 1 ranked team this year in three-point percentage at 38.6%. The Bulls this season have shown they can beat some of the best teams in the NBA, like the Nets, Jazz, Lakers, Mavericks, and Celtics. Their record on the season is 24-10. Last night, they just surpassed the Nets for the number 1 seed in the East, after DeRozan's crazy game winner on the Washington Wizards. The Bulls this season have been such underdogs. No one ever thought this season the Bulls would be this good. And I can just remember this offseason after the Bulls signed DeMar DeRozan, a list came out that was saying he was one of the worst signings this offseason, to go along with many different players that are doing great. But anyways, I love to see DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls proving that list wrong. With the trade deadline coming up very shortly, some moves I would love to see the Bulls make is trade for either Royce O'Neal, Robert Covington, or Dorian Finney-Smith. All of these guys play defense at a really high level, and they would definitely help the Bulls with their wing defense, which is desperately needed. Some other moves I think the Bulls should make is trade for a good center to come off the bench, get boards, and play some defense. And who I think fits that role is Jakob Poeltl, Enes Kanter Freedom, and Kelly Olynyk. Any of these guys would be great to add to the Bulls. The Bulls have great pieces to get any one of these guys, so I hope they make some moves to improve their team before the trade deadline. And that's all I have for today. Why the Bulls are the dark horse contenders in the East and are not frauds. See you in my next video.